All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How we all doing? Just hold on a second and get things ready. Oh, thanks. What's up, first of all, Zell? How's it going, man? Nice and early for you? I'm kind of, I don't know, to be honest. It's just health-wise, it's a little bit. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Just close that. Yeah. Yeah, not too well, I would say. Yeah. This Natty is a acquisition, right? This is acquisition. Okay, CDLX. If I can remove it. AI, I can still keep it because yesterday it was down, wasn't it? Yeah, it did a really nice move, and once it broke this zone here, it just yeah. I think so. Yeah, just a cold. I think I do catch these things very easily, especially my throat. I think that extra tonsillitis doesn't really help. It triggers every second time I catch something. I mean, you know, with the kids being in the school all the time, they will bring something, but I do tend to struggle from it big time. But hey, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm going to be slightly quiet, guys, because I don't want to ruin my throat. If I do start talking too much or putting a stress on it, then it's not going to be good for the next 2-3 days again. So yeah, we're going to take it nice and chill. Nice and chill. What do you say, guys? Loss of water. Loss of water. Alright, where's our this code? And Daisy code. Oh, where's our watch list? Let's go. Paste. No, not watch list. Today I don't have much of a new watch list. It's still the same as yesterday. We might add a few more, but let's see. Live now. Okay. KR got short. KR, TGTX. In my opinion, TGTX kinda might be a good opportunity for short, but still, it's a strong stock, so I might not trade it. But let's have a look at KR. Yeah, KR looks nice. KR looks. It's not bad actually. The daily is good. The volume is a bit on the low side, as you mentioned. The pattern on the daily is not too bad. Intraday wise, yesterday was beautiful. But anyways, let's put this one. Let's put this and watch it. Yeah, 0 volume. Yeah, definitely worth a watch. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this because it's right on the trademark. Alright. Where's Dorito? Doritos. What's up, Dorito? Welcome, buddy. We missed you. What are you watching? I'm a bit late on that. I'm still watching similar. Let me have a look. AI is one of those that I'm still watching. It is gapping up though. I thought we'll have a follow through to the downside a little bit because yesterday's red was a bit of a weakness written on it, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. At the moment it looks strong. IFRX is something that I wanted to short a few days ago and yesterday. I didn't because yesterday it didn't do much. So IFRX goes away. But the volume completely died down as well. That's what's really sort of making me not interested in it. Tesla has moved up. By the way, obviously SPY has really like massive, right? Well, it's not that massive, but yeah, it's all right. It's kind of all right. It's done a good job. Let's have a look at MU is gapping up again. Very strong stock lately since this day here. So it's done a first move, second day it doesn't happen, but today might be the second day continuation because it's over that hurdle of 64. It looks good. This one is something to keep an eye on because it's already had a pause. And are we going to see a continuation? We might, because we do see in the past that it does continue to move. MU is interesting. Mara has also done a really good 2 days move. A beautiful daily as well. And now it's basically pulling back a little bit, but if it starts to really go for red to green, then we might see some more coming into it. Although third day, I don't like to trade long, but we could still see some more momentum on it. Market's open, guys. Best of luck. BBAI just has been moving recently. It's gapped up. Today is a gapper, isn't it? It's a gapper BBAI. So AI related. KR. Looks very good. Complete failure, like really sort of weakness written all over it. And we have quite a bit of room as well. So, I mean, it is washing quite a bit faster, but really not. It looks very bad, but it's actually not when it comes to range. It's only 30 cents for a $40 stock. So it's not even 1%. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lucy will turn out to be hard to borrow, obviously. CL. Why is this not coming up? CEL. Is it really CEL or something else? So yesterday's Lucy was really interesting. What did it do after? I didn't really sort of. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is what I was looking for. This kind of push, and it did push. It just didn't push at that time. As I mentioned, when I leave, this is what I normally see: a curl up and reclaim of the VWAP and trades a while. It just didn't really hold. But then later, I think just before the power hour, way before the power hour actually. No, I didn't take KR. Sorry, I didn't take KR. Yeah, I didn't take it. It's still there's no really setup on it. It just might produce something decent in a while. It's yeah. You had to be very fast though. You had to be very fast on KR. Fortunately, I wasn't there. This thing, Lucy, might pop over 4. It might run. It might be a good scalping opportunity over 4. This one, Lucy. Today it being not very crowded. Yesterday was very crowded, and then it had to settle down. As you can see, it took like the whole day almost for it to settle down, and then came in the volume. So today it's not that crowded. We might see some sort of a push, especially now it's like pausing right here. It could be a good opportunity on Lucy. So keep an eye on Lucy. 4 break is kind of crucial, really good level as well, towards at least 440. That's a lot of room. So yeah. Twitter, please enable connect. We did enable channels. Okay. Okay. Lucy definitely is something worth keeping an eye on. Zvox is gone. WW is still holding. Now this is strong. Yesterday it held strong. We might still see some strength coming into this one. ZFox. Sorry, not ZFox. WW. ZFox is over anyways. It's gone. KMX is something. Yesterday I was gonna short it, but it ended up very good. So KMX today could be a shorting opportunity, guys. No, not TG. I didn't hold TG. Well, the three shares. 3 shares is for life, bro. That's like a diamond hands. So don't worry about that. TGTX. Yeah, we're holding that thing. I didn't even look at TGTX. What was it doing? Anyways, this is interesting right here. KMX, that's the one that I wanted to short. Yesterday, it's held up really strong. Today is the day that we might see some weakness. It's already coming from 73 to 72s, under 72s, so over $1 move. I would really like it to bounce and then say, give us opportunity. So KMX looks interesting, even under 72. If you're going to take it under 72, I will suggest that to keep your stop tight because it could have a bigger pullback. But this could also leave 72 behind and never give you a chance. I'm willing to take that risk of not being in the trade, because I'm kind of expecting now. There was a big pullback here. This is what I wanted, but I kind of missed that one. I'm only looking at it now, but still looks good under 72, to be honest. I might actually start here with under 72 as a starter, and then be able to hold it for that pullback to the VWAP. I just need to get a better price on this 70 yen. Fuck. Sorry guys, I missed it. Mara is also looking good for a long. Mara, M-A-R-A. Mara looks good for a long. Our TGTX is trading under 21 right now. AI is also looking weak. Mara looking for a possible long. 1025s. $10.27. I think I got in 10.27 or something. Close to 10.27 on Mara. It's a little bit of a chase size, to be honest, on Mara. Where is it? Where's my Mara? Oh, here. So I think I got in here. Oh, nice. Let's go. Somewhere there. 10.27 or 8. I'll have to check. This one basically I don't want this to be going under 10.15s, 10.10s. Around this area will be the stop. So I just need this to be breaking the high of the day and rip at least towards 10.50, and then that's probably yeah, that's going to be an ideal area for a first partial. Here we go, let's go. 10.25 was a better area, I just had to chase it. Looking good, Lamara, let's go. 10.45s, around 10.45s I'll take one partial off, which is going to be a small one. SPY is surprisingly holding its own. With SPY moving that much, I was kind of expecting to retrace it back at least to the attempt. Oh, there we go, Mara. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Break that 10.45s. And here we go. No, it doesn't want to do that. See that this level being strong? Look at the rejection. Look at that rejection. So 10.40s, big rejection came in. Yeah, I want to see what it does around. It's still early. We could still be in that chop, early price action, early price discovery kind of, and also now we are seeing SPY kind of like showing weakness, heaviness. Right now is very weak, so this might turn out to be a reversal instead of a pullback. So just waiting on SPY to maybe bounce from the low of day. If it does, then we might see a bounce coming on this one as well, because SPY also pulls Bitcoin with it. It's correlated. It didn't used to be correlated, but it definitely is these days. As you can see, the bounce coming in. Now look at the bounce on SPY. I don't know whether you can see this small little thumbnail chart. I don't like this, guys. I might exit on a break even here if it does actually take out 1028s and stuff like that. On Mara, that rejection was quite a strong one. We do have a bounce on SPY, but it's barely anything. It's not looking good. So I'm gonna exit this, guys. 1026. I'm out. I got 1026. I'm out. Break even, basically. Break even. Right there. So yeah, that's a nil trade. What an exit as well. And that's why you want to pay attention to what correlates with the SPY. Look at SPY. It was looking heavier and heavier. This had relative strength, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. It might produce some decent moves later on, but as of right now, when SPY is doing that, I'm not gonna stay in a trade that could be affected by SPY's move. Look at that, right? So this is what I was kind of expecting from SPY, which is a little bit of a fade off. Because we have had a good gap up, and we are returning from a good level. So there's your fallback. Quite a strong volume coming in. This is basically CPI result, isn't it? Pretty much CPI result, right? The bounce coming in on this level, this is a good level to be actually maybe bounce plays, but that's usually very scalping mentality. KR looks interesting. KR 37. KR, right? To be honest, the thing with this one is it's already moved from 48, let's say yesterday's close, all the way to 47, $1, and that's usually its ATR. So is it gonna go? It has some room. It does have some room for our stop, which is 20 cents. About 20 cents stop for a possible 40 cents run. It could be worth it. 2-to-1, but I usually don't tend to take that, but it looks kind of good, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. I'm gonna take this, guys. 47 right now. I would 47.16s. $47.15s. All right, let's take that, and we are 15s, and then stop is just a break of that 47.30. AMD is falling big time. AMD is very weak. What's happening to? Is there news? Negative news on AMD or some sort? AMD is really badly hit for the past 2 days. It is one of the most relatively weak stock I've seen. Usually AMDs are not like that. TGTX is possible shorting opportunity as well. Look at this Mara, right? Mara's management, guys. Look, you've got to I mean, it takes a while for you to actually make these kind of quick decisions, but if you have a system whereby it's telling you, get out, you've got to get out, right? You've got to get out. Especially, you know what made me confident on this exit? This push, usually on the rejection of this push is a very bad sign for something that was supposed to bounce quickly. So this had a good move up, and then pullback was supposed to be quick, and then the bounce was supposed to be quick as well. But it did complete opposite, which was it bounced, yes, but it immediately rejected. That's what you got to be very, very scared of. If you are on the wrong side, which we were on the wrong side all along. But if you're on the short side, let's say you are shorting from a strong level, that is your actually a really, really good confirmation. If something, don't take shorts anywhere here, but if something does a push to that level and barely makes it and rejects really strongly, that's your clue, that's your confirmation. Hit that short. I told myself I'm not gonna talk too much, but I just keep on non-stop. All right, so that's, hopefully that makes sense. I'm just gonna remove this because it's pretty much a break even, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it because I might screenshot this thing. That was the exit, just a break even. TGTX, I'm looking for short. TGTX, looking for short about 21.35. I am going against my 3 shares, but that's fine. I'm just waiting for a right entry on that one. This one will have around 65, so for 20 cents, 30 cents stop. 21.38. 21.38. 38. Okay. 21.46 is still trying to bounce. And I'm just gonna wait for this bounce, what it does, how far it goes. Also, seeing this, you see this higher highs on an intraday, that's a bit scary to short. So you can either wait for it to take this higher highs structure, and the structure needs to go before you can actually confirm. But also we are seeing this after a weak move. So although yes, it's a 1 minute pattern, it doesn't really sort of matter that much, but 92.20, you're hitting that AMD big time, bro. Is it falling because of you, Zell? Why you shorting AMD, man? There's a lot of people long on it. Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's one of those that you could actually take it as a look. It looks like a chase, yes, but I see what you did there. Definitely worth it. So yeah, that's why you want to hold off. This could be the reversal now, guys, on TGTX. So thank goodness we're not actually shorting against our main investment. And also we've got a problem on KR. KR break of 47, 40. Ideally, I would really like it to be breaking the 20 EMA and starts holding that, and then I'll exit. But right now, I can actually add to it, to be honest. It's a better add right here. So if I add this, that's going to be a good position for a stop off, yeah, for the original stop. So that should be fine. But I'll wait for it. Starting to bounce, 47.20s. SPY was due for a bigger pullback anyways, so yeah, that's a really good. Actually, I'm gonna 47.22. 47.22. All right, added 47.22. So 47.22 add, and let's see what it does. Obviously, the stop is going to be around this area here, right there. Now with this one, I would really like it to be breaking the low of day, and if it doesn't, then it's going to be probably a just a small little break-even trade. Okay, so it's bouncing. Even if it does take this one out, I might exit early as well. We'll see. It is gaining some momentum though. Volume is picking up, so that's not good. Actually, I'm going to be out on this one, guys. So yeah, volume picked up big time. Wow, okay. Dude, easy, buddy. Wow, okay. Okay, so that was a complete dip buy reversal I went in with. Um, that's definitely a reversal, but I'm now managing a loser. There's a thing called managing a loser, so I'm trying to manage a loser now. Unfortunately, it's gone beyond my 1 hour. Usually I don't let it happen, but today is exception. uh, any time now, I'm going to be exiting this thing with bigger than anticipated loser on this. Probably break of 47.60s or 47.55s. I'll be out. I think this KR is being dip bought. I'm out, guys. 55. 55, I'm out right here. So that's close to 2R, guys, for me, unfortunately. That is a close to 2R loser for me, unfortunately. Well, I don't see this a lot on these kind of trades, whereby when it starts to break small structure, this one never after this move, it never pulled back. It actually didn't pull back. Every time it was bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up. Right? It was just not retracing. It wasn't even trading on the bid. It was aggressive buying that pushed it higher and higher. So it never gave me a chance to take anything here. Well, it did. I could have exited on this, but that was not the right. I don't do that. I'd rather exit somewhere with pauses and stuff like that. But anyways, you know the drill. This one, to be honest, yeah, got me a bit around 2R. 2R is usually, I don't see that in my trading. It's been a while since I saw 2R. But hey, it hit me. So unfortunately, that's a loser for me. And what was I looking for? What else was I looking for? I mean, I kind of anticipated this bounce on this one. It could have been my own mistake as well to short it right at the bottom, because if you look at the daily, it was on that 50 EMA. It actually bounced off of 47. So that this kind of levels will bring reversals instead of pullback. But the fact that it was actually not bouncing much higher, and it was kind of like showing a little sign of heaviness, that's when I actually took the trade. So yeah, I'm okay with the trade. It could have been better, especially with the risk. BBAI and Mara, these are gone. AI is drifting down, so that's AI is getting hit, guys. This is also okay. Yeah, we are seeing a bounce coming into SPY as well, so maybe that's a good idea. But our Mara is back at it again, so is it really gonna do anything? I'm just gonna wait up on it, guys. Just don't know what it's gonna do. We might see some sort of a bounce in between. SPY is bouncing towards this level here, which is a good level. Tesla is looking like a nice short as well, but it's not the cleanest I've seen. WW is actually going for it. That's why I exited this thing. KR is strong. The way it's trading, someone is buying as dip buying it strongly, very aggressively. That's what moves the market anyways. Somebody wants it bad. So this rejection might come in. So if you're looking for shorts on big names, as long as SPY is trading under here, we should be good to go. AMD is not too bad, but Tesla looks much better, I think. Let's have a look at Tesla, guys. Tesla, right? Tesla could be a bit choppy, so you need to manage that risk of yours if you're gonna trade it. So we are looking at Tesla shorting opportunity right about now. Tesla could be like at least $1 stop though, so you just bear in mind. $187.88, guys. I think I got a good fill. 187.88. A short Tesla. 187.88. Still time though. Somewhere there. I'm gonna exit this after the break of this this area here. Okay, so it's bouncing. 188. So less than a dollar stop on this one. What's up, Snicker? All right, buddy, you're doing well, it seems like. SPY is also bouncing, kinda. So I don't want SPY to be bouncing and breaking the level that I was watching, which is basically 411s. And if it does, then we are actually gonna scratch this off as well. I want to see what SPY does now with this bounce. Also, SPY, remember, overall, generally short term when it comes to daily, it's strong. So we are actually going against the market. So, and it's already done its move to the downside. Now this could potentially be a reversal on SPY. That's what we need to keep an eye on. But so far, so good. The bounce on SPY didn't really do much, and the continuation should be should bring some momentum, but it's not going any further. Yeah, SPY is kind of bouncing from, it's not even coming down. AMD is kind of bouncing bigger time, so we might see a bounce coming in, but SPY in this level is quite strong. You see this level here? That is quite strong. So is it going to take that out? Right now it's actually, yeah, it's following through. But the volume isn't there. On this follow through, the volume isn't there. So be careful. This might not be the real move. This might just be a pullback. And the reversal might come in soon on this one. So our Tesla is doing okay. Tesla. Okay, here we go. Tesla. Tesla reaching 187 would be ideal area for possible partial. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 187s. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Waiting, waiting. All right, right there. Just under 187 I took because I couldn't, yeah. Just under. Right there. 186.90s on this push down. Very, very nice. So basically on this, yesterday's close is a big level as well. It's going to start to bounce from it. That's why I took some partial out. Now it's almost like a free trade. Not yet. I would really like to be breaking this. But looking at SPY, let's have a look at SPY. SPY is continuously bouncing from this 200 EMA on 5 minutes, as you can see, quite strongly. So we might see a strong bounce coming in on this one as well. So just be careful. That's why I said it could be a reversal, not a pullback on SPY. So if it's a reversal, we should not be shorting anything. You see, it's the reversal, guys. I'm going to be coming out of Tesla. Yeah. I'm out. I'm out, guys. 187.50. Yes, it looks like a bad exit. Why didn't you let it work? There's a lot of reasons behind it, but I'm happy with this trade, guys. 187.50. Yeah, there you go. So we had a good, decent trade on this one. Good scalp. The reason why I took it off is, first of all, Tesla is a little bit extended to the downside without a bigger pullback, right? One, this level is brought up very, very strong bounce with some decent volume, as you can see. On the other hand, on the side, Tesla is a reversal instead of a pullback. So we are looking for longs only now. Why? Because on this push down, we had low volume, and then push up, we started gain more volume. So this is definitely looking like a reversal. In fact, looking for longs will be ideal, especially something like beaten down. AMD might not have been a bad idea. If AMD starts to bounce, it's going to bounce bigger because it's actually done a huge move down in the past 2 days. But we can also wait for the VWAP to break. That's usually a better area, a better confirmation area. Mara just played with us, and now it's going for the move that I was expecting it to do. So unfortunately, I was going to take it here, but then I waited. I didn't pay attention to this this move. Otherwise, I probably would have actually taken if I was watching it. Once it starts to this volume, these two bars, probably I would have ended up taking this. But unfortunately, I wasn't watching this. I was watching Tesla, and there it goes. It's off. It goes. And by the way, Mara is supposed to be our swing from a few days ago. On this day, we were supposed to take swing on it. I myself didn't take it because I wasn't very active trading. But yeah, hopefully some of you might have gotten into it. I did mention the idea behind this. Mara and GBTC, all of those were looking very nice. Riot, for example. GBTC is looking very strange. Riot? Riot might be yeah, Riot is the one. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, third day is running as well. So very strong. Got off 4 hours before market. Dude, you slept for 3 hours and you're still trading? Crazy, man. Hardcore. Well, when I say crazy, I used to do that as well. When you start out, you will go really like completely, what do you call that? Nuts about it. That's the word. You go completely nuts about it, but then it dies down. The passion, but passion never dies. It's just that it just in the long run, that's not very healthy. In the beginning, because you have so much energy for what you want to do, you will do it. But in the long run, it doesn't help. If you ask me to do that now, I couldn't, because I know it's going to mess up my trading style. But props to you, man. Reminds me of my olden days, golden days, my losing days, consistently frustrating days. Not aware of small little indication the market is giving me days. Crying after you miss a big trade days. Right? FOMO days. ROMO days. Blowing account days. Looking at yourself in the mirror days. What else do you want? Apparently TGTX basically is either like going into a small little choppy zone, or it was actually weak. It's just this one tricked us. So have you guys ever like looked at the mirror and start scolding at yourselves, like swearing at your own self? Depression life. Depression life for the win. That's the best way to live, buddy. So I wasn't the only one then, I guess. I'm not the only one. All right, okay. Sorry guys, I'm coughing a little bit too much. My throat just doesn't let me speak properly. AMD's bounce was a good one that came in. This is what I meant by like, you've got to pay attention to certain small little indication or kind of like a warning that a stock is giving you, right? Over here, even before this bounce happened, I'm like, you know what, guys, this push down doesn't look like a main move. In fact, that looks like a pullback. So that could be a reversal. That's why we saw a reversal coming in. Now, what it does around VWAP, if it does respect the VWAP and starts rejecting from it, that's a different story. But at that point, we had to make a decision whether this was actually a reversal, main move, or pullback. So it held true to our analysis, which was it was actually a reversal. Beautiful reversal pattern as well. This is really beautiful. I take these kind of reversal patterns around this 44.1105s would have been long. The issue with this one is just above that there was a big level, right? And then above that there was a VWAP. So if this had happened way underneath the VWAP and levels, I would have taken that. Say for example on let's say AI. I'm not saying I'm taking long, but let's say AI did the same thing right here somewhere. Although we do have this level, yesterday's low here, but our other levels are way up there and it's overextended to the downside. Let's have a look at AMD. Maybe AMD produced a much better structure than the other ones. AMD's reversal is not as good as SPY's. SPY's reversal is rather beautiful. We have a move down. Might as well do some teaching here, guys, if you don't mind. Epic pen. Why is my epic pen not on my shortcut list? Where is my epic pen? Okay, here we go. So we see this sort of structure right on SPY. Can I actually Let me have a look before Riot. You said Riot, yeah? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it was actually good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a good one, yeah. It's a good one. But 13, you want 13 to be leaving behind. And with the way the SPY is going for it, I think that is a good one, especially if it does break that 1310s. It's possibility for a run is there, really good. But anyways, let's look at what SPY did earlier. And it's a good, really good, very good example of something that you pay attention to. I'm gonna blank out the screen so I can have much bigger room to work with. Right? So I don't know whether this works. Hopefully you can see this. But what we had was on SPY, we had this move, and we had a move like that, and then we had something like this on the level. And this is where I was saying, like, we are maybe looking into a possible reversal instead of this continuing down. Why? Because the volume on this push down was lower. Everything else was higher. On this push down was lower. So we had a divergence in the volume, right? And then this is where I was anticipating a reversal, because as it starts to pop, these two, there were two candles here which started to bring bigger volume. That's why this was a confirmation that this thing is a reversal instead of a continuation. That's how you know. Hopefully that makes sense. Could you see that, guys? Um, so down about scalper. What does that mean? CPI stream? Okay. All right. So basically, Tesla was a really good trade, and that's also one of the main reasons why I actually took Tesla off for a profit. This ended up being like a just over 1 hour trade for me. I exited last bit here. I never usually do that, but since I saw SPY doing what it did, I couldn't just ignore it, especially when Tesla is down from 191.50 all the way to 187s or 88s. I couldn't have done that. So that's why it was a really good exit on this part. Turned out to be a positive trade instead of maybe negative or a break even. That's that. And Mara basically tricked us here, a break-even trade on Mara. We were just too early, and I was kind of like, it might be too early. But sometimes it starts to run and never looks back, so you don't know. But right now, Mara is playing like a really nice congestion around this area. 1050 break could be a nice little opportunity for more push, because daily looks definitely good. It had a pullback, it had this pause before it continues, so it looks kind of good, to be honest, Mara. We were also talking about Riot, but let me cover my trades first. The ugly one is the ugly one was the KR. KR basically, obviously at this moment that I took it, it looked alright to me. It caught me. I'm not gonna lie, it caught me. Yeah, it looked okay. I'm still standing by it. The only issue was extended to the downside, and it was actually very close to 50 EMA. There was not much of a big level there, but 47 bounce was big. I'm not gonna lie, there was a volume there as well, which I failed to notice as much as I would have liked. Added as well because we did see some bounce, yes, but bounce wasn't going further. It was actually kind of tricky because it was getting heavier and heavier at that point. And then all of a sudden this happened. Now this, as it was happening, as you saw, if you have noticed on this one, it just kept on bidding up. It all the way through to 47.50. From 47.20 it just kept on going. Aggressive buying. Any offers that were being put were getting bought up. When that happens, usually you get a bigger pullback. Because it's just not very maintainable. It's not very stable, this move. But surprisingly on this one, it actually stayed. I was waiting for this to break. It broke, kept on going. It still kept on going. So I'm like, I can't exit right here. So I did exit, but I think on the second one or the third one here. I normally don't exit on this big one. So that turned out to be a 2R, around 2R loser for me. Again, it's not too bad. Very, very good exit, as you can see. After this, this dip buying came in, and it's just carrying on. On the daily as well, it looks like a nice little dip buy. But anyway. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so that turned out to be 2 hours. So kind of like a -1 hour day. Very small red day. It's just not being able to catch something decent. Is kind of a little bit frustrating for me, because I usually catch something decent every other day with 3 hour, 4 hour. So we haven't been able to do that this week. Hopefully it will come anytime soon. SPY is just choppy. It's not very clear, guys. Riot. Yeah, Riot is broken under 1290, so that should have been your exit. Unless you are short on it. And Tesla just came up to that level and then respected that level again, because SPY is respecting the VWAP kinda. Mara never broke that 2150 I was mentioning. 1050, sorry. It never broke that, so it's there was no trade on it. There was trade if it had taken this out after a while. It would have been nice, but it didn't. Yeah, it had to break that 1050 after this move here. SPY is coming down, so it's gonna bring Mara, Riot, all of those down as well. AMD is relatively strong, so if SPY starts to bounce, look at AMD. Look at AMD, slow but steady move up. AMD, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it could be a good candidate for a possible swing idea as well. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking rather nice. We have a really tight pattern, but we need kind of few days for it to settle down to break this here, 96. On the 96 break, we could have a nice little opportunity on AMD for possible long opportunities. I'll have to check. Is there any negative news on AMD? Anybody know lately? So that's what we're looking for on AMD. We need a few days of basically pause here, and then break of 95 and 96 could be an ideal case scenario. This is a beautiful reversal, by the way. Reclaims the VWAP, reclaims the EMAs, goes over the levels, pulls back to the VWAP and the EMA and the 93, three confluence of levels. I could probably find more level confluence, but three clear confluence of level that it actually pulled back to. That bounce you could take all day, especially if the volume is supporting it. Volume wasn't very clear on that, but it was rising as it was actually reversing, so that's a good sign. Really beautiful price structure there if you pay attention to it. And yeah, this has a room. This has quite a bit of room. I like this daily as well. It's had quite a few beaten down days. Now it's time to recover. Really nice. Really, really nice. I'm gonna add AMD as on my swing play, guys. In the next few days, AMD might be in play for a possible swing idea. Let's have a look at Tesla, how it looked, because Tesla's daily is Tesla is relatively weak. As you can see, SPY is actually doing a nice little move up and Tesla is trying to stay down. So that's what's called relative weakness. Relatively weak stock is Tesla. Relatively strong stock is your AMD. That's completely opposite of each other. And when I say relative, it's relative to the market. Right? Hopefully that makes sense. Look at AMD. And look at Tesla. I don't see anything else, guys. Do you see anything? I don't see anything else. Me not see anything else. Yes, some winning trades. Really nice, really nice. Loser trades. Shorted, very good risk control. Bounced, very nice. Actually, it's not too bad. So yeah, I was looking at Solid's MES trades, really decent trades. Actually, very well controlled risk on the losers as well. Very nice. Really, really professional looking trades, to be honest. It's really nice. Very nicely controlled risk. On the winners that didn't go far as well, you managed to actually get some decent decent trade off, and the winners you let them run as well. Very nice. Excellent trading, to be honest. Solid. And just some of them are a bit of a chase, to be honest. Like for example, the last long on MES is you see this has gone from 4130 all the way to 4150, and you're actually trading it right around the highs of the day. You should be looking short at that time instead of looking long. That's the only thing I see. The rest is just beautiful. And on this bounce, you took it, nice, and exited. Very good control on the risk. Yeah, very, very nice loser as well. I like it. Really nice. And Zell, did you trade some other products as well yesterday? Yeah, you did, didn't you? So the KR trade is nice. So I don't intraday breaking down for the big support data chart. Nice. KR trade is nice. Yes, very good, very good. Let's have a look. I'm trying to look for what you traded. So that's for you. Starbucks, you traded Starbucks as well. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, very nice. Starbucks. Yeah, very nice. Good trade. So higher highs. How did the daily look like on Starbucks? Let's have a look at Starbucks yesterday. This is trades from yesterday. Starbucks yesterday looked second day continuation. Actually, it's not a bad one. The daily is actually really nice. Zell, Starbucks. I like yesterday's move. Yeah, yesterday definitely you should have been looking for longs. Yeah, 104, 105, 106. Where did you take it though? Let's have a look. I can't see really these. Let's have a look. Let's open it in the web browser. Okay, now I can see properly. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, really nice. Good trading there, Zell. Very, very good. I like that. Daily. I'm glad you're choosing. Very nice daily as well. Today, not much. It's good that you left it alone today. But yesterday, right at the, I believe around this area here. But even here, there were some opportunities here. But I think you took it a little bit high up, but still it was a nice scalp. But the selection of the stock is really nice. And also, I'm not gonna lie, KR as well is yesterday was a much better daily for shorts. But longs, It was a bit of a difficult one because you were looking for longs on this one, right? Yeah, it was because we did have a massive wash down day. Usually after those kind of wash down days, we wouldn't get a big bounce days. We would start to either chop around or we could have a bigger follow through. So yeah. Current positions. Okay, let's have a look at current positions. Let's review them before I go, actually. It's a good idea. Where is our... Okay, so current positions, we have... let's open it in browser so I can bring it here if you don't mind. So you're watching SPY with it, of course. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Lovely. Beautiful. And we are looking at Riot. So basically what he's saying is, what Zell is saying is like, I'm going to take long as SPY was bouncing and we had the reversal. Definitely at that time we had the reversal coming in. So Mara was a good point at 1285s around here. Good bounce play. There was levels here as well. As soon as it actually didn't do and it was doing complete opposite of what it's supposed to do, he went the opposite side, basically shorted it, because the force of this move down was quite a bit with I believe with some decent volume as well. And at that point SPY was also kind of showing a big time rejection from these levels, as you can see, from 41175s. So in this case, I would say it's a good flip, but flips are always, remember, very dangerous. Flips can be very dangerous on Riot. Riot turned out to be a really good one. If you are very quick on it, just like Zell sometimes is, you can do it, but I wouldn't recommend flipping for everybody else. Right? So that's good. That's ticked, really nice. Both sides. I'll respect those two trades and the respect of the stop as well. As soon as it didn't do what it was supposed to do, you exited it very quickly. And on this bounce, really nice entry as well on the short. Beautiful. Really nice. I like that. Now, that looks like that on 5 minute, but on 1 minute, you would have had that opportunity to short, and it would look really good. Let's have a look at Riot. It would look good. I can clearly see that now, why you took short. Oh. Yeah, just before the thingy. This is just your PBW, basically. A rejection, a high of the rejection slash PBW. Very nice. I like this trade, the short. Okay, so we are good with that short trade for sure. Now comes SPY is actually washing off now. Tesla is going down big time. So, anyways. So the second trade, AAL. AAL I don't trade. They are very, very quiet. It sometimes isn't worth putting your money into it because it barely moves. But it's relative weakness written all over it. First of all, definitely weak. Airlines are weak. So taking a short on this one for, yeah, it looks good, to be honest. Let's have a look at AAL's main chart. Beautiful. It still goes on, so you can still hold on to this. This is a slow drifter down. Beautiful. Daily is kind of good. Daily is really good, actually. It's under the EMAs. All the EMAs are surfing it from above, or basically covering it from the top. And it's done. It's a nice little pullback pattern, which is kind of like a flag slash pennant pattern or whatever you want to call it. And then this day is the day that it gaps down under a strong level and carries on. Beautiful. I don't usually trade AL, but the daily looks really nice on AL. Well done. Awesome stuff. I like that. Yeah, no, it definitely isn't, because it's a gap down. It's a gap and go setup, right? It's not really a chase. Gap and goes usually tend to have much follow through. if this is a sign for you as it opened. Okay, you have to ask yourself if you're trading a gap and go. It could be down gap down and go. This opened around 1385 and it crashed, and the trade was here, as you know that, right? You clearly know trade was here, right? But because it's actually broken massive levels on the gap, and it never attempted. In fact, on the open, it didn't even push one. It might have pushed 1 cent above, but it actually straight away crashed from. So usually what you will see is even after the crash, you will see a bounce towards a gap fill, at least attempt to gap fill. When you see something like this, when it doesn't even attempt to gap fill, that's weakness completely written all over it. Usually they do go far beyond what you would expect, which is an all-day fader, what I call. So that's a really good one. Good catch on the daily on AL. Really nice. Ba, 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 ba. Good trading, guys. Good trading. Look at Tesla. Kinda, we were, as you can see, like sometimes you have to be also lucky enough for you to be in the right place at the right time. The idea from Tesla was right on this short. It just wasn't the right timing. The timing, I mean, at this point, I told myself I'm not going to trade anyways, but we missed a massive move on these names. Even look at SPY. Look at SPY, right? Just breaks the trend line. 411 basically was a better level that it broke from. Once it broke that, look at the volume that's coming in. That's how you know it's actually a main move instead of a pullback. Look at the volume. Look at the volume. Volume is in line with the move, the main move. Very simple concept, guys. You don't have to complicate things. Very simple concept. So, yeah, Riot looked really nice for shorts, and also Mara, all the others as well. Let's have a look at what Mara did. Yeah, Mara is relatively strong. It's still holding off, to be honest. But Riot might be the one that's weaker of them all. Yeah. Actually, ad point was beautiful. Ad point was really nice, about 1250s, 1260s. Yeah. When you see SPY doing this consistently, and with the volume, it's the confirmation is with the volume. Don't be too afraid to add, especially if you are setting up another setup. For example, Riot, we know that you took a trade here, short, I think here somewhere. Yes, it washed off. It might have partialed out some here, but at that point, when this bounced and rejection from the VWAP and the EMAs came in on Riot, SPY was doing consistently red moves, right? Very weak. So that's when you start to look for another opportunities on it. Don't be afraid to do that, especially SPY is confirming it. Not always. It doesn't always happen, by the way. Move like this on SPY doesn't really always happen. Just be careful. Not every move is like that, right? Make sure it's you understand that it's the real move you can benefit from. But nevertheless, really good. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to take it easy, guys, because obviously we don't want... I want to be coming back for streaming again. Hopefully, even though if it's for 1 hour or two, still coming back regularly is gonna help. So I'm gonna love you and leave you for the day, and hopefully I can be back tomorrow at the right time, around 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. EST if I can. If I don't, just know that it's gotten worse. I hope it's not COVID related, but I don't think it is. I wish you the best of luck. Until then, take it easy, guys. Take care of yourselves. Good trading, by the way, guys. All of you. Thanks for sharing on the trade reviews. I like to see it. I like to look at them. And yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing what you do, guys. All right. Take it easy, guys. That's pretty much it. No questions, right? Before I go, if you do have any questions, just chuck them in there. And if you don't, then yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll wait about 10 seconds if you do have any questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna say peace. Thanks, Zil. Appreciate that, buddy. Cheers, guys. Cheers.